Look, it's not news to anybody that Ter Stegen is going to be out for the rest of the season. I mean, just look at the tear here in the tendon. That looks absolutely horrific. Now, this puts Barcelona in a dilemma, right? That's not news to anybody. This puts Barca in a real big problem. They don't have a goalkeeper, essentially. They have Inaki Peña. They have another youth goalkeeper named Jaco or something, but they essentially don't have a goalkeeper, and this is supposed to be their year with the new manager, with Hansi Flick, and all of these players popping off, like Rafinha and Lamine Yamal coming off a great Euros, and Dani Olmo, the new signing. This is supposed to be their year to win back La Liga and competing against Real Madrid with Mbappe, and maybe even contended in this new Champions League format. But I feel like with Ter Stegen now completely out of the question, it almost seems impossible. And this may be a hot take, but I feel like losing Ter Stegen isn't as big of a loss as a lot of people say it can be. Ter Stegen has been out of form for quite a while now. I mean, like, everybody's been saying it. We've especially seen it in the preseason. He's been making a lot more mistakes than he usually does. So I feel like Ter Stegen has always been kind of the default goalkeeper. But now with Ter Stegen out of the question, I mean, they have to do some looking, right? Like, they're going to have to make some decisions. Hansi Flick is going to have to make some very difficult decisions. So that's, okay, do we play the backup goalkeepers? Do we play Peña? Do we play Jaco? Do they sign a free agent player? Do they wait until January to make a big, massive goalkeeper signing? Let me tell you what I think they might do. There has been a lot of rumors of who could be coming in as a free agent back to Barcelona. The main one being Claudio Bravo. Now, Claudio Bravo obviously has played at Barcelona before. He's been at the club for a really long time. He's done really well for Barcelona, and he just went into retirement. Like, he finished his season with Real Betis. He played in the Copa America, which he had an okay Copa America with Chile. And now he literally said, like, word for word, that he would come out of retirement to play with Barcelona. Now, do I think this is a good decision? For Bravo, sure, absolutely. To go back to the club where you've had a lot of success at, and maybe you can get like a nice paycheck and maybe even get a couple of games at 41 years old. Sure, that's great for him. For Barcelona, though, don't think that's the best move. Barca are going to need some depth. Like, if they do bring in somebody like Bravo, I don't think they should be starting him. They shouldn't be playing him. I think Peña or maybe somebody else could probably be a better use. I mean, like, Ter Stegen is going to leave at some point. Ter Stegen is in like his early 30s. He still has a couple of years, but now with this injury, you don't know how that's going to affect him in the future. You're definitely going to want to start playing your academy products. I mean, like, they used to have Tenas back before they sold him, right? He had an amazing time with Spain playing over the summer. He could have been replicating those performances at Barca. Another player would be Keylor Navas, literally the ex-Real Madrid player. I mean, a Real Madrid player going to Barcelona is always very controversial. The fact that he would even go here is kind of crazy, but he said that he would. Apparently, according to sources, he said that he would go to Barcelona and play for Barcelona. This is not a bad move, in my opinion. I mean, like, having him as either your starter or as a backup goalkeeper, I think is a really cool move for Barcelona. I mean, like, if Peña doesn't do well, or if their other goalkeepers from their academy don't do well, they have an experienced keeper with Navas. And yes, even though he has played for Madrid, it still would be a good move for him. Don't know how he would take it, though. But look, in my personal opinion, Barcelona don't need to rush to a decision. I think if they stick with Peña for up until January, they can make a quality signing in a goalkeeper. And with that signing being Unai Simon. I think Unai Simon could be the keeper to go to Barcelona and to be very good. Look, this is Unai Simon's stats from the Euros and even from Bilbao from previous seasons, and now he's currently injured up until October. But I think if they could wait until January, this would be a really good signing, and I think a positive move for Barcelona. Now, I only say to do this if they're able to, if Barcelona are able to, because we know that in the past that Barcelona have always been very iffy about signing players, whether registering them in their, for them to fall under the salary cap and all that. I know they just increased the salary cap by a certain percentage. If they're able to, and if they want to invest in a proper keeper who's in their prime or about to be in their prime, for a pretty decent fee in January, you're going to have the salary space for it. Instead of just kind of rushing into an older veteran type player who might not even be that good, or maybe not be or play up to the level of that Barcelona need them to in Champions League, then I would say 100% do it. Because Peña is going to be playing this Wednesday. So what if Peña plays good? Like, what if he plays good throughout this entire season? This could be the season where Peña establishes himself as like a starter for Barcelona. They also have like a third and fourth choice goalkeeper in Ander Estraliga and the American Diego Cochin, who's, been involved with first team training from here and there. But what if as a unit, as a goalkeeping unit, all three of them can perform well for Barca, and then you're just gonna have to, rush in, a signing like of a Keylor Navas, a Claudio Bravo. I don't know. I personally think that they shouldn't panic, hit the panic button, and just go on and sign a 41-year-old goalkeeper. I think they should wait until January to make a decision. If they have the space, if they have the money, then invest in a proper goalkeeper that can either take Ter Stegen's spot or can compete with Ter Stegen. They can even get him on loan for God's sake. Like, it doesn't matter, but don't hit the panic button just yet. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day.